Hello and welcome back to the 6th episode, or should I say the first episode of part 2 of season 1 of the Search for Clutch Powers. If you'll remember, in the last episode, both me and John died in a massive explosion, but then, suddenly, I woke up. This was particularly odd because, for the most part, dead people do not wake up. John's mom certainly did not, am I right? I do not know why I said am I right there. Perhaps it reflects my own deep-rooted insecurities, am I right? But anyways, I woke up. And what I saw truly made me question all that I knew. I was surrounded by fire, and brimstone, and fiery brimstone, and brimstony fire. At first, I thought I was in Arizona, but then I realized I was actually in New Mexico. But then I realized I was actually in hell. Then, directly in front of me, I saw a man. A devilish man. Specifically the devil. He was much shorter in person than on TV, and his goatee was much more pointy. I asked him where I was and why I was alive and very much not dead.
You, my friend Chester, are in Arizona, New Mexico, I mean hell. Sorry to use my outside voice, but it is kind of hard to hear people over the screams of the damned.
Why am I in hell?
Eh?
Where's John?
Oh, him? Yeah, he's in heaven.
What? Why? Isn't he also guilty of killing a bunch of innocent people and committing atrocities beyond the comprehension of mortal men? I mean, we are fundamentally different from each other, but we do have our similarities.
Well, yeah, but we needed to split you guys up to create tension.
Alright, that's fair. So you want to fight or something?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that is what you're supposed to do if you're a villain on the Search for Clutch Powers.
Okay, cool. So, I was about to cause the most epic devil fight ever to ensue, but we aren't going to start the fight until after we do a section with John. See ya in a second.
I woke up, which was weird because I was dead after all, but Chester already explained why. I looked around and I was surrounded by pure white clouds as well as angels and do-gooders singing in harmony. How pretentious. There were all sorts of other wacky things as well, like a bar where the only two drinks were decaf ginger mocha lattes and iced pineapple guava tea, as well as a movie theater where they only played different renditions of the Bible, and a gaggle of vegans silently criticizing my every meat, love, and move. I must say, if you were going to judge a man for eating 5 live cows in public, then maybe you should perhaps turn the judgment onto yourself. There was also this pig in a crown beating everybody, but he looked like he was busy, so I left him alone. I was just about to go get some vegan hot dogs when directly in front of me, I saw a man. A Jesus-y man. Specifically, Jesus. He was much Jesus-ier in person than on TV, and his luxurious flowing beard was much more of a stubble, to be honest. He was surrounded by 2 angels, both dressed in hot pink togas. They had angry googly eyes taped onto their regular, also angry actual eyes. I asked him where I was.
You, John, my friend, are in a different heaven.
Why?
Because you are? I have no idea. Ew, tell this heaven noob to stop questioning me.
Whatever you say, Jesus. Heaven noob, stop questioning our main man.
Where's Chester?
That idiot? He's in hell.
Even after eating all that holy Long John Silvers?
I'm afraid so. And trust me, there's nothing holy about Long John Silvers.
How dare you? I'm gonna have to have an obligatory fight with you now.
Okay, loser.
I said okay as well, and then I proceeded to kick Jesus in his G's ass. But before I could actually land a hit on him, Jesus and his angel friends took a step back, causing me to fall on my face.
Next time you try to mess with someone, make sure they're lowly heaven scum like you. Let's roll, angels.
Then Jesus and the angels motorcycled away, and in that moment, I knew I would have to find a way to best my not-so-bodacious bullies.
So, I was about to start this epic devil fight, but then the devil said,
You know what? Now I think about it, I actually have nothing against you. Attacking innocent people is something the old devil would do. But ever since Y2K, I've been working on myself. I do poetry and I knit beer coasters for economically disadvantaged children. What I'm saying to you, Chester, is that rather than fight, I think I would rather be your friend.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah! You are my first bestie in eternity. Maybe we can go check out the hell branch of Long John Silvers.
I would love nothing more.
My mother always told me that the best way to deal with a bullying problem is to confront the bully. This advice never seemed as relevant as it does now, considering that I now have to deal with Jesus and his posse. I approached Jesus.
Ew, idiot alert. What do you want, loser?
I was just wondering why you were so mean to me, and, I am actually really cool, and, my true potential is inside of me.
Shut up before you embarrass yourself more.
That's right, Gabriel, up top. So anyways, John, I hate you because I've seen so many like you. Stupid dead people who waltz up into heaven thinking that they are the boss, when really, this place is J-Dog's turf. J-Dog being the first letter of my name, being put after dog, of course. My dad is Mr. God, so I get to do pretty much whatever I want. And what I really want right now is for you, a disgusting little pleb when compared to me, to get out my face!
Then why don't you just send me back to the land of the living?
And why would I do that when I can torture you here forever? Ha ha ha! The day you get back to the land of the living is the day I die. Again. Ha 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 ha!
I suddenly had an idea. If I could lure Jesus down to hell, the devil could kick his ass for real, maybe even enough to kill him, so I could return to the land of the living. I began to enact my plan. What's up, Jesus?
What do you want, you goddamn, I mean devil damn poop face?
I hear there's some real good vintage wine and plenty of prostitutes for you to forgive down that staircase labeled entrance to hell.
Like I would fall for that, moron. There's no way I would go to hell on purpose. Now go be idiotic somewhere else.
I then removed the sign that said entrance to hell and added a Febreze air freshener to the door to make it look more presentable. What about now?
Okay, it does look much less hellish due to the Febreze. Speaking of Febreze air fresheners, Heaven's newest sponsor is Febreze air freshener. Do you want your room to go from damned to damn? Then use Febreze air freshener.
Shut up, Jesus. Sponsorships are my thing.
Whatever, loser. I see it's a touchy subject.
I brought Jesus down to hell and saw Chester at the nearest Long John Silver's. I knew I could find him there.
Wow, this breakfast bass really is to die for.
Is that a hell reference?
Indeed it is. You know me so well.
Hey, Chester.
Huh? John? What's up?
What's up indeed? Can you ask the devil to kick Jesus' ass, please?
Whatevs. Yo, devil, can you kick Jesus' ass, please?
Why, of course.
Then the devil walked up to Jesus and hit his ankle with a rotating scooter.
The pain! The pain is unimaginable! It's the most painful thing in the world! This is even worse than the last time I was crucified, and it is infinitely less sexy!
I sucker punched Jesus in his holy spirits and yelled, "F you, Jesus," as he died.
Now that that's all sorted out, it will probably have no lasting effects on the morality of the world. Hey, devil, can we go back to Earth now? We still gotta find Clutch Powers.
Sure, I'll send you up now, my friend.
Thanks, devil. Laters.
No problemo, John, my son.
Wait, what?
John, I'm your father.
Sick.
Alright, see ya, devil.
Bye-bye.
And so now we were back on Earth, right where we died. So we continued to New Zealand on foot, across the ocean. A modest hike. Eventually, we came across a massive titanium door in the middle of the ocean. Somewhat strange. On either side of the door, there were walls that extended as far as the eye could see in both directions. It was the Great Wall of Zealand, one of the top 7 greatest walls in the world. It wrapped all the way around the country of New Zealand. It was built in 1392 to keep out people who didn't have any sheep. There was a large keyhole in the center of the door and a sign that said, "Only those who kill their past selves may pass." Also, you must have the Zealand key.
Aw, we don't have the Zealand key. Our future selves stole it.
But our past selves still have it.
Oh right, let's go get that So we had to travel to the past, but time machines don't exist yet. So we traveled to the future and bought one for 5 future bucks. We also bought a bunch of other sci-fi stuff in case we needed it. Then we went to the past to get the Zealand key from our past selves. And we're back.
That was fun. We should die and then go to the afterlife, only to be sent down to the land of the living and kill our past selves more often.
Indeed. Now let us proceed.
Alright, let's go. So then we took the Zealand key and wedged it into the slot, and then unlocked the Great Wall of Zealand. It was a magnificent opening. The entire wall slid into the ocean, and multicolored lights shone up through the waves in an irritating pattern which illuminated... oh wait. It just opened a 2x3 foot hole at the base of the wall.
That was anticlimactic.
Well, you know that famous phrase that everybody says about the New Zealanders? They're really anticlimactic. You know the one? The one that everyone says all the time, every day, all the time, at all times?
So we entered New Zealand. It was somewhat anticlimactic, But no time for anticlimaxing. We immediately began searching for Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger, seeing as he was captured by a man cloaked mysteriously in a dark hood. We looked around the general vicinity, and while we didn't see anyone in a black coat holding a kidnapped man, Chester found a note in the bushes.
I ran some tests on the note for signs of tomfoolery. Turns out, there's not a test for that. And also, the tomfoolery index was somewhat low, I think. Again, I think I used that pregnancy test the wrong way. Then, I read the note to John. It said, travel exactly 14,673.982 feet north-south at 18.74 knots and you will find something. I don't know what, but you'll find something. So we did.
Oh gee, I sure do hope this isn't a comedic waste of time.
Wouldn't that be a mild annoyance? Anywho, when we got there, there was another note that said, haha, made you travel 14,673.982 feet north-south at 18.74 knots. There's not even anything interesting over here, suckers! The real interesting thing is back where you started in New Zealand.
Ugh, they tomfooled us.
It does appear that we were in fact tomfooled.
So we traveled back to where we started, and when we got there, we saw a man cloaked in a dark hood. He fit the description. He was holding Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger captive in a cage made out of decent quality white lawn chairs. I wonder who it could be.
Hey man cloaked in a dark hood obscuring your facial details? How dare you waste our time like that? I'm not even mad that you're holding Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger captive. Just disappointed that you wasted our time. You're not supposed to waste our time. We're supposed to waste other people's time with our podcast. You devious dingo, you.
Well, Chester, you see, the thing is, I don't really care.
He's a monster!
No, John. I'm something much, much worse. I'm your father!
Sick.
But I'm also...
The man cloaked in a dark hood wasn't who we thought it was. In fact, he wasn't even a man at all. He was a massive, sentient Chipotle burrito.
Oh, damn it, I really thought that was going to be Cool McRaddington.
Dude, wait, we aren't supposed to know that Cool McRaddington is super evil and cloaked and stuff yet.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think he was Cool McRaddington. Wank wank.
Anyways, a massive, sentient Chipotle burrito? Didn't see that one coming.
Well, of course I'm a massive sentient Chipotle burrito. What else did you expect? This podcast is about crazy. Like, seriously, I think the writers might need a police checkup or something, because they are clearly not well.
True, you are true, so true. It's almost unbelievable how true the statement you just spoke is, other than the fact that there are no writers and this podcast is simply documenting average things that happen in Chester and I's daily lives.
That's true.
Anyways, why are you holding Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger captive?
Because, Chester, the reason is simple. I forgot the reason. No, wait, I remembered it. I'm holding Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger captive because I need him for my special plan to overthrow the Sacred Council of Fast Food Restaurants.
But, Chipotle Burrito, aren't you a part of the Sacred Council of Fast Food Restaurants?
Well, I was, but they kicked me out for being too healthy. All I did was put some lettuce in one of my commercials, and I immediately got a letter from Ronald McDonald telling me to suck his clowny ass. And I need Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger to direct me in a commercial as amazing as Clutch Powers was, so all the other fast food restaurants will see how cool I am, and then they'll want to come to my birthday party. It's like, nobody RSVP'd yet.
We can't allow you to do that, Chipotle Burrito. He's too majestic to be forced to make commercials for Chipotle, the lowest of the healthy fast food brands.
Take that back! You know it's Subway.
I actually kinda like Subway, and I wouldn't say that Subway is the best healthy fast food brand, but I think it is the best fast food brand.
Take that back! I think Long John Silver's is the best fast food brand, because it is the only place with an all-bass, all-the-time mailing service for premium patrons.
Guys, take a chill pill and shut up. I'm just going to take Jurgen von Jurgenberger. You can't stop me!
You can't do that.
Watch me!
Then, probably the most epic Chipotle burrito fight to ever take place ensued.
Well, it would have been the most epic, but the second Chipotle Burrito tried to step towards us, a bunch of beans and meat and stuff fell out of his wrappings. I'm sure he was okay, though.
I'm not okay.
I stand corrected.
At least I wouldn't be recruited by that mysterious figure you guys were oblivious to in the last part of the podcast.
What do you mean by mysterious figure?
The one standing 2 feet in front of you, yelling in your face that he's standing 2 feet in front of you.
I'm standing right in front of you.
I don't see or hear him. I must be really oblivious. And also, wait a second. You listened to our podcast?
Of course I did. You are my son.
And you are my most decent dad yet. Then Chipotle Burrito's eyes turned towards the heaven as his life flashed before his eyes, and he was burrito napped by a man cloaked in a dark hood. While he couldn't speak as this was happening, here is my interpretation of what he saw, done through song. As a young Chipotle burrito, my Chipotle dad was cruel. He ate all my guacamole and pulled me out of burrito school. So I changed my life and looked ahead, determined to become the best. And now I can proudly say...
Okay, we don't have time for his whole life story, John. Let's just do a section explaining what happened to him after he was burrito napped, and then we can continue.
Alright, seems cool.
Greetings, Chipotle Burrito. Say, are your ingredients locally sourced and freshly prepared?
Why, yes, mysterious man. And who, may I ask, are you?
I am Cool McRaddington, and I have a question to ask you.
Ask away.
What is 4x plus 8y squared if x equals 2 and y equals 6?
I don't know, 296?
Thanks. I have a math test coming up and I needed some practice. Anyways, I have another question for you.
Ask away again.
Would you like to help me defeat John and Chester in the search to destroy Clutch Powers? In return, I'll make sure your ingredients stay fresh for all eternity, but I'll also make it so your fast food friends respect you once more.
Let me think on the matter.
Get to the point.
Upon further consideration, I have concluded I will definitely not join you.
Excellent.
That was a really good evil laugh.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it.
Thanks. I've been practicing.
Now that section's done, back to us. So, John, in order to move on from your recently burrito-napped most decent dad yet, just say something in his memory so we can interrogate Mr. Jürgen von Jürgenberger already.
Fine. Goodbye, Burrito Dad. May you ride upon the wings of the Holy Burrito Assist tonight. Speaking of things that end with assists, have you ever seen the Pegasus recently?
No, I think you rocket launched him, remember?
Well, that is great, because filler content is the worst, and I hate it when characters come back for no apparent reason whatsoever, and, I was kidnapped by a different Pegasus.
Hi, John!
Hi, new Pegasus. What do you want?
Give me a second.
Why would you kidnap me if you didn't know what you wanted to ask me?
Well, if you're gonna be a jerk, remind me not to kidnap you again!
And the new Pegasus returned me to Earth.
Oh, hey, John, you're back. I used my magic healing abilities while you were gone to remove the post-traumatic stress that this kidnapping undoubtedly gave to our sensitive savior, Mr. Jürgen von Jürgenberger. I think he is ready to talk.
I believe so. And now, after waiting for 6 whole episodes, we can finally talk to him about Clutch Powers.
Wait. I think we should do a quick sponsorship first to build even more tension. Take it away, John.
Yeah, whatever, fine. This week's sponsor is Jelly Belly Every Flavored Bean. Jelly Belly is at it again with their notorious prank beans, but this time they partnered with various big pharma companies to bring a whole new lineup of prescription medicine flavors into the mix. Will you get an antidepressant or laxatives? Find out for only $17.17 and 17 Mexican pesos.
That was a positively crisp sponsorship, John.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, Mr. Jürgen von Jürgenberger, we are now finally ready to hear your amazing German accent and listen to it tell us where Clutch Powers is, or where he might be, or where he once was.
I don't got no gosh darn idea where Clutch Powers is.
You don't have a German accent? You're normal.
My entire life has been a big fat lie. Are you even German at all?
Well, I don't have a goddamn accent, but I am in fact German.
But how?
I've got a real-time voice changer in my pocket.
Why?
Because my voice actor doesn't want to have to do a German accent again. It's taxing on the larynx.
Okay, that's fine. My voice actor doesn't like doing German accents either.
Anyways, Mr. Jürgen von Jürgenberger, we've been looking for you for like a long time, just to ask you where Clutch Powers is, and you don't even know, you absolute goober?
No, I don't know where he is. Well, not exactly. I can tell you a basic and brief overview of actually useful information, but instead, I'll offer a really long and somewhat tedious story about how we met and how Clutch Powers came to be, alright?
Okay, whatever, I guess that's fine.
Well, it all began 27,000 years ago. Let me just change my gosh darn voice changer just to be...
Northern California-based youth.
So now I sound like this. It was a bright and sunny day, and the tulips were dancing, which abruptly turned into a dark and stormy night, where the tulips began participating in human sacrifice.
Brutal.
Actually, this is somewhat normal in Germany. I was heading home from a long day of directing mediocre movies. I was tired and exhausted, and drowsy and dreary, and weary and fatigued, and worn out and impoverished.
We get it! You were tired!
No, I was dramatically tired. And as I was walking home, I heard baby noises coming from a nearby alleyway. I went to investigate, and there I saw a box on the ground. I opened it, and there was a tape recorder playing baby noises in it. Strange, because from what I know, usually only babies make baby noises. There was another box on the ground next to it, though. I looked inside that box, and there he was. A little baby Clutch Powers. The only thing with him was a note that said, "To whoever finds this baby, please have an emotional father and son arc with him." The note also had a signature. It was signed, Mick Raddington.
Wait.
2 hours later.
Wait. Mick Raddington? Cool Mick Raddington. Wasn't that the guy from episode 1 who is definitely only in episode 1 and not in any other episodes at all? What does that mean?
Well, John, it means that Cool Mick Raddington is Clutch Powers' biological father.
Sick for him.
Well, that was a really interesting plot twist. And I'm sure it won't come back to bite us later on in the series.
Of course not. Now, allow me to continue my story. I felt bad for the lad and brought him to my farm to take care of him.
So you are a farmer.
No, I just like the feeling of wheat on my neck. I thought that I could send him to a better home, but after a few weeks, I realized that the boy had a real knack for acting. A real man of the theater. He was so good, in fact, that I thought if he practiced, we could make the best movie of all time. So, a few training montages later, I decided I would raise him as my own little Jurgman, and we started writing a movie script together. After many, many years and many, many scrapped drafts, we had done it. We finally made a movie script so good, it could shake the very earth itself. We pitched it to Lego, and they immediately accepted our proposal. It was also a weird coincidence that our main character shared the name of a yet-to-be-released Lego IP. But anywho, I would direct it, and Clutch Powers, my little boy, my little Jurgen, would star in the lead role. I couldn't be happier, but
what?
all good things must come to an end, and the end must usually come after breakfast. Just after the movie came out, on opening day, me and Clutch Powers were going to get pancakes, when all of a sudden, disaster struck. A man cloaked in a dark hood swooped in and abducted my boy. He only said one thing to me that day.
Remember this day. Remember the day my plan to destroy Clutch Powers began. It all starts now, Mr. Jürgen von Jürgenberger. It all starts now.
And I haven't seen him or Clutch Powers since.
That's it! That was such a tragic backstory!
It was, wasn't it?
Well, do you know where Clutch Powers could be? Anything that can help us find him at all?
Well, there is one thing.
What is it?
Well, located in Antarctica is a top-secret theoretical astronomy military base. It's used to harness the star's celestial power by splitting the neutrino in order to tell the future. This is a weird script. If you go there and use the telescope of dreams, you'll be able to see yourself in the future and know where to go. But it's a long and perilous journey indeed.
If it means gaining any further intel on where Clutch Powers might be, we have to do it.
Very well, my two ambitious boys. If you wish to go there, I won't stop you. But please, John and Chester, let me come with you. I must see my boy, Clutch Powers again.
Like you said, Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger, it's too dangerous for a brilliant man like you. Also, you're an oldish man now, and you'll slow us down with your stupid achy elbows and incessant need for wrinkly prunes. But I promise you, we'll find Clutch Powers and bring him back to you. But we need to bring you back somewhere safe first.
How about my place?
Great idea. Let's go there real quick. So me, Chester, and Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger took the first plane back to wherever Chester's house is because we never actually specified where it is in the first episode. I'm going to say somewhere in between Reno and Beijing, and we dropped him off in Chester's front lawn.
Stay here, Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger. We'll come back once we've found Clutch Powers. There are some dinner rolls in the fridge, and a couple Chicago Trash Collector, a somewhat less successful spin-off of the Chicago franchise, box set under the TV in case you get bored.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the help. Don't worry about me. I'll just be here doing my idle animation till you guys get back. See you later.
Goodbye, Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger.
Later, Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger. And with that, we set off for Antarctica.
Oh boy, looks like we're out of time in this episode.
Oh, come on, dude. Please, can we continue? It's just getting good.
No, Chester, we're out of time and that's final.
Okay, I'll do the outro. And that's the end of the 6th episode of The Search for Clutch Powers. But how will we get to Antarctica? Can we even find Antarctica? And will Mr. Jurgen von Jurgenberger figure out that my house has no food, water, or electricity, and that I locked him in there? Find out in the next episode of The Search for Clutch Powers. Break it down now.